I find it very funny how a couple months ago I couldn't even imagine myself flying a Bhaalgorn. I couldn't even imagine myself calling this ship my primary PvP battleship, but here I am, couple months later, and already at over 1,000 kills on the Bhaalgorn. I was a cruiser pilot, mainly a cruiser pilot back in the day, but this ship did change a lot, and now I'm looking forward for my next PvP battleships. The Bhaalgorn did serve incredibly well, and the ship might very well go down in Legends as one of the deadliest battleships that's been in this game so far. Now, let's start with today's episode, and well, guess who the first target will be today? I mean, kind of difficult to guess, I would admit, but you're free to guess. It's going to be a nice first target, and there they are. We have another Bhaalgorn. Let's quickly tackle that. They have been pointed, webbed. Not sure if the capacitor on that ship is going to be low anytime soon, so yeah. A Bhaalgorn sucking a Bhaalgorn. Very interesting, and also don't take that out of context. It can be taken out of context very easily. They seem to have a nanocore. Unfortunately, they don't have they did not like the original Blood Raider camouflage, and well, that Bhaalgorn is going down. One more hit, and there we go. That was a nice Bhaalgorn. Interesting fit. I actually did try out the same fit that Bhaalgorn had, with 3 adaptive armor hardeners and dual armor repairers. It works, but triple armor repairers are just way more effective. Our next target, we have a Raven Striker. Let's quickly go and point that. They're webbed, pointed. Well, I can't say that I can quickly go to any ship. I don't have any afterburner or micro-updrive, only 3 armor repairers. The Striker is already in low shield. Interesting. They are now into armor. They are slowly going down. Or that just happened. Okay. That was a big hit from the Dreadnought. Deleted over 50% of armor and 100% of hull on the Raven. Nice. Well, we have another Raven. Let's slowly approach. I can't say let's quickly approach because I'm not fast. So let's slowly approach to 24 kilometers, 23 kilometers. Okay, why does that Raven... Hold a moment. Hold a second. Where is the shield on that Raven? And they have a very interestingly looking nanocore. Okay. A very interesting choice of color, but it looks good, I guess. That Raven did go down a little bit too fast for my taste. And yeah, I think I know why. An armor tank Raven. Interesting. Interesting, very interesting. Like an armor tank MOA. That's basically how I feel about a armor tank Raven. Next target, we have another battleship. A Tempest. Not just any Tempest, a red one. That means extra salty, extra juicy. And That means I'll put extra effort into shooting it down as quickly as possible. Tempest is now into around 40% armor. Doesn't look like they have a nanocore. However, I might be wrong. I personally like to keep my nanocores hidden, or if I already paint my ship in a custom color, then I try to make all of my nanocores look the same. That's what I did on the Bhaalgorn, and well, as you can see, it works. It works really well. It looks really good. I wouldn't change the Blood Raider color on any Blood Raider ships. It's perfect as it is. Our next target is a Drake. Now this is one of the downsides of this ship. With this build, it's very slow, so I have to slowly approach the Drake. However, my Nosferatus and neutralizer has enough range, so the capacitor on the Drake is getting depleted, and that Drake is actually shooting at me. Alright, interesting. Well then. A brave Drake. That's a fact. A brave one, a very brave one. Shooting at the Bhaalgorn. Well, impressive. They also have, not quite sure if that's a nanocore or if that's a skin. I think that's a skin, but might be wrong. That was a brave and a nice target. Okay, I'm close to the gate. It can be a problem when you are far away from the gate with this ship, with this build. And we have an Astra. Let's quickly lock on the Astra. The Astra has been destroyed in one single hit. And that Astra is jackpot. Let me show you why. Let's open the kill, and there is the Astra. 2 billion. And they dropped a lot of good stuff. Oh man. Yeah, that's around 624 million ISK from that one Astra. Next target, we have a Hurricane Logistic. Now, this logistic isn't like your ordinary logistic that is used for logistic purposes. This logi is actually a bait, and you're about to see what I mean when I show you the kill. Yeah, that was a PvP logistic built for, well, for combat. A very interesting fit, a very interesting ship. Haven't seen that ship being used in that purpose, so that's a first one for me. We have a Nereus 2, and well, it's a red Nereus 2, so extra salty. And I'll put extra effort into shooting it down. Hopefully they drop a pass or a station or something like that. Well, unfortunately they didn't. It was empty most of the time. Most of the time I believe they are empty, but sometimes they bring a lot of very nice and expensive stuff. Now here is where things became interesting. We have a fleet that did do a log out trap, and they logged in. Now most of their ships will be landing at the position from which they have warped out. We have a lot of Macarials. There is a Raven Striker. We have a bubble at 100 kilometers. Let's try to shoot down the bubble. The rest of the fleet did jump through the gate. Well, I guess we were a little bit too late on locking down the bubble. However, they did lost the... I think it was the Cormorant interdictor that was 100 kilometers away from us. They did lose that one ship. Well then, interesting. Things are getting very interesting here. Alright, a little bit later they returned. And my Bhaalgorn has a specific purpose at the moment, so I will be trying my best to fulfill my purpose. And let's observe what happens here. We have a lot of Macarials. They have very good DPS. We have some Strikers that Drake tried to go for the ram, but they were just a little bit too late. I did see the Drake trying to ram me before. Alright, time to boot up the armor repairers. And the fun is... yeah, the fun started. Okay. I think my purpose is almost completed. Let's see. All of them have... okay. Alright. Everything good, everything good. Let's see how they like our dreadnought. All of them have... yeah, all of them did start shooting at me. And let's do this. Now let's repair armor and let's return. Let them have fun with our dreadnought. Let them have fun with that. I'll just approach the gate and... whoops, not dock. Let's not dock. Let's repair the armor and then let's return to the fight. Okay, jumping back after repairing my armor. 17 in local, the fight might still be going on. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 logistics. That's interesting. They have a lot of logistic battlecruisers. And let's try to lock them down. Well, they jumped through. Now you might be wondering what happened to the Macarials. Well, the Macarials were destroyed, at least 2 of them. Let me just show you the kills. You will see the kills on screen popping at probably random moments. But our Dreadnought pilot did an amazing job here. And our idea worked almost flawlessly. We did have 1 loss, I believe. Our interdictor was destroyed, but the trade was pretty good. We destroyed 2 Macarials and 1 bubble with 1 Maelstrom, but we lost 1 interdictor. Overall, was pretty good. That's 1 Macarial, that's the second Macarial, and there is the Maelstrom. Overall, nice. I have to say, good job to the fleet. They did a good job. Both teams did pretty well, I'd say. Was fun. Now let me just loot the wrecks, because why not? Oh, and a Drake popped in. But I guess the Drake will jump. I believe this is the one of the first times where we got surprised like that. However, our ideas and overall our experience with that type of of playing did allow us to quickly develop a tactic on how to deal with that, and it was quite successful. We have a Cyclone Guardian as the next target. Although I have to admit that fight from earlier, it was actually fun. It was actually fun for both sides, so yeah. Unfortunately, I did not have a third armor repair. That's usually how things go. Actually, I couldn't risk to be slow. We just did not know at what point they can warp in or log in, and having a micro updrive did ensure my survival. And of course, our success at destroying as many ships as possible. Next target, we have a Omen Sniper. Well, we had a Omen Sniper. Did not expect that ship to pop that quickly. But it did pop quickly, so was actually a pretty interesting build on the Omen Sniper. Our next target, we have a Ferox. You know, it's funny how now I have like 3 armor repairers, but when I need armor repairers the most, I don't have them. And I believe I will be playing around with a new build on the Bhaalgorn, something that I haven't been using that often. So will be fun to see how that will work. I have, like I said before, I have a couple ideas with this ship that I still haven't completely, you know, tried out. So still have a lot of things to do with the Bhaalgorn. That was a Dramiel. Well, was a Dramiel, now it's destroyed, so yeah, let's just go towards the next one. And we have another Dramiel. Let's quickly lock that one down. They're trying to burn to the gate, but I believe that's not going to work. And the Dramiel has been destroyed. Very nice. One more faction frigate has been destroyed today. A lot of faction frigates have been destroyed in the last 2 days for some reason. Well, that was very interesting today. I have to say, I thought that the weekend that we had like 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago at this moment, was the wildest that it can get. But I was wrong. This weekend was absolutely insane. The traffic was mind-boggling. Like I'm surprised how good the traffic was. Like it was super really good, if that makes any sense. We had some really great fights. We did have some losses here and there, it happens, but overall we had some amazing fights, and I believe that even more fights are up ahead. Now, how will the Bhaalgorn end up? Well, I don't know, but I can confirm that things are getting really, really spicy over here. The fleet that you could see in this video is a proof of that. There's a high chance that we might have to develop different ideas, different tactics for some certain situations, and there's a high chance that the Bhaalgorn might actually go down soon. Who knows? Because it might, you know, take some time to fully develop the ideas and the tricks and the tactics that we like to use. But I really hope that the Bhaalgorn doesn't go down. I'll try to keep it alive as long as I can, although I like to use the ship a lot, so we will see how that will end up. And as for some new ships, I don't know, I've been thinking about the Hyperion a lot. That's basically a ship that is an active armor tank. could technically be repairing itself, and it should be repairing itself a lot better than the Bhaalgorn, but the problem on that ship is the capacitor. So I still have a lot of like options that I can pick from, that I can choose from, and we will see what I'll come up with. But with that being said, hope that you enjoyed. Hope that you enjoyed the Bhaalgorn for the last couple months. Again, that ship did surprise me a lot. It literally blew all of my expectations away by its phenomenal performance. And well, who knows? There might be a Bhaalgorn out there that will outperform my Bhaalgorn at one point. And well, I'll be very excited to meet such a Bhaalgorn in game. With that being said, stay safe, fly safe, and I'll see you next time.